Yeah, so I decided to upgrade a little bit. And looky. Yeah, baby. Apex. Neptune Apex Jr system. Got lucky enough. One of the guys in my computer club is downsizing and had it on special for a awesome price. So I picked me up an Apex Jr. Right now, well, that's not going to make any difference if I do it that way. I'm controlling my two lights, and you can't read that. The heater and the these two pumps. So got everything monitored in and dialed in. I will be adding on probably another 8-station bar for it. So that'll give me control over 8 more outlets, which will be running the heaters and lights on these two. And I'll probably add some, it's got a temperature probe built into this one, but I will probably add an extra module where I can control another temperature and pH. So ultimately what I'd like to do is have pH and temperature on this tank, pH and temperature on this tank, and then just temperature down here. And since this one's got one built in for temperature, I already got covered for this tank. So if I buy the other module with pH and temperature, that'll be for that tank. And then, actually, yeah, if I get another pH and temperature, and I'll use the pH on that over in this tank. So I'll have temperature and pH, and the temperature over in this tank. Then I'll get a third pH and temperature, and I'll have the pH in this tank and the temperature down in this tank. So I won't monitor the pH in the 20-gallon. I'm not so worried about it. It's pretty stable, and I'm not going to worry about it too much. But that's my ultimate deal on this. And who says you can't go real high tech on even a planet tank, freshwater? Can't let all the saltwater guys have all the fun. But yeah, I thought I'd do a real quick one on this. I'm all excited. Daddy's got new toys, and there's nothing like being able to go online anywhere in the world and log into a website and be able to turn your lights on and off, filters on and off, check your heaters, check your temperature. Eventually, once I get the extra modules, be able to monitor the pH. If anything gets out of whack, it'll automatically send me a email and a text message on my phone to let me know that something's not right. And you can also integrate a web camera through it too, or an IP camera, which will also be coming too. So I'll be able to, I was thinking about putting one of those little cameras in between the two tanks right here, so I could swivel it, rotating camera. And I can swivel it so I can look at the side. I'm going to be making some changes here on this side of this tank. Most of that pennywort right there is going to the show, the aquarium swap meet thing that we got going on June 4th. If anybody's in the western South Carolina area, we are having a aquarium swap meet June 4th. That's Saturday in Greer, South Carolina, the city park. So if you're in the area, stop on by. Everyone's welcome. But yeah, I'm going to be taking almost all that pennywort with me, and I'm going to be redoing the scape on this side of the tank here. But so if I put the camera in between, I can pivot it one way and look in the 55, and pivot the other way and look in the 40-gallon. I think it'll be pretty cool. So that's where we're at. Just a quick update there. Otherwise, everything's doing good. There's 20 gallon, 40 gallon, looking stellar. And of course the 55, which is growing like crazy. I'm telling you, people, that new algae stuff, man. After you dose it for a week or two, or you get into the third and fourth week, man, everything in there, I swear, it was like when I added the pressurized CO2. Everything is just growing like crazy, and it is definitely, because I've noticed the same thing in the 40, and it was like week and a half, 2 weeks after the dosing started, everything started growing like nuts. Now, I'm not dosing this tank, and it has remained the same. So it's not just water or anything else. Everything else has remained. The fertilizers and everything else, I'm dosing exactly the same way. The only difference in the 40 and the 55 is the new algae, and believe me, it is. I don't think that it was intended that way, but I think it just something about the way it interacts with the water chemistry and everything like that. Maybe it makes it easier for the plants to uptake the fertilizers, or maybe the fact that it clears up the water that much more. There's more par getting down to the plants so they can photosynthesize and grow faster. Whatever it is, it's working. So that's all I got. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.